Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashraya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashraya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Jnanaktimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmilitamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamakyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha. Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakhagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakhagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye. Vachakalpatarvyasya kripa sindhubhye vachapatitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraga Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadiradir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be very joyfully performed and the everlasting knowledge, Susukam Kartum Avyayam. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are successfully studying in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So in the 10th chapter, we have finished about 21 slokas, and we understand now, started understanding about Krishna's unlimited opulence. So there is no end to Krishna's divine opulence. That's what we are understanding from Krishna. So for us to be in Krishna conscious all the time, having this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, that is revising this Bhagavad Gita knowledge all the time is very important. Because we need to have the knowledge. Knowledge only keeps us in Krishna consciousness. And we have to keep remembering, because in this material world, there are so many distractions, there are so many ways our attention gets diverted. And also, we need to know that we are all in this material world, depending upon the circumstances. Like Arjuna, for example, he was put into that trouble. Even though Arjuna was a devotee, Arjuna was thinking about everyone else, what is the outcome of war and all such things. Because Krishna himself told Arjuna that you are my devotee. Bhaktosi me sakachit. But he was put into such a very difficult situation where he could not come out of that at all, other than simply desiring to do that fight for Krishna. Even though Arjuna told Krishna that Nayotse iti Govindam, Govinda, I shall not fight. Even though Arjuna told Krishna that let me leave this battlefield and go and beg and live, that is good for me. Sreyo bhoktam vaiksham apiha loke. Gurunagatvahi mahanubhavan sreyo bhoktam vaiksham apiha loke. So let me become a beggar. Even though Arjuna told Krishna that let me go unarmed and let the sons of Dhritarashtra kill me with all kinds of weapons. So nothing was possible there. Nothing was happening there. Asastram sastra panaya. So let me go asastram, without any weapons. So edimam apratiharam asastram sastra panaya. So let the sons of Dhritarashtra come and kill me with all kinds of weapons. Dhritarashtra raneganyuga tanme Kshemattaram bhavet. So that's what is good for me. But all such things Arjuna told, you can say so many things, but it is not possible for us to do any such things. That's what we are also calculating in our life every day. I will do this, I will do that, I will go and do this, I'm going to do like this, do like that. All such things we can plan. But we need to understand that we don't have all such options. We can only think that we have so many options to do, but we need to understand very well we don't have any option, and which I have repeated many times, that we have only two options. Either do that for Krishna or do that thinking that we are doing it for ourselves. That's it. So there is really no option for us to do what we want to do, because we are forced to do. That's what we need to know. Even if we are not having any attachment on any sense object, but if our dependents, we think that they are very close to us and we need to listen to them and we need to please them, and if they are attached to material sense objects, then our life is doomed. That is the reality. We need to understand. But we can't escape so easily also. We cannot say that, let me leave everything and go. That's also not possible. That's why we need to get this knowledge and train ourselves, learn ourselves to surrender everything to Krishna, to submit all the results, everything to Krishna, to depend fully on Krishna in all circumstances. So that's why it's very important for us. All the time we should depend only on Krishna. Then slowly, by Krishna's causeless mercy, all the problems will go away. Krishna will take care of everything. That we need to know. We need to understand very well that even though we are put into such a difficult circumstance in this material world, circumstances, and we are struggling and we are suffering and all such things are there, but there is hope. The hope is that Krishna's causeless mercy will actually take away, remove away all our sufferings. So just by depending only on Krishna all the time will solve our problems. So we have to depend fully on Krishna, Krishna consciousness. So Krishna consciousness is the solution for all our problems. So that means we should be able to cut all the attachments to this material world, attachments to everything in this material world. So that's what is very important. No attachment on anything. Because any attachment in this material world is going to bind us. That's the point. It's going to bind us. Only Krishna can save us. Only having attachment on Krishna can actually save us, liberate us from this material world. But any other attachment is going to bind us to this material world. Our mind has to become our best friend. So that is possible only by focusing, fixing our mind on Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So then our life is going to be very smooth, very easy. We have got the opportunity to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita, all these slokas, 18 chapters, 700 verses, and we are repeating those slokas. We are studying those slokas again and again because they are giving us so much of happiness. Remembering Krishna, talking about Krishna, glorifying Krishna, that's what brings happiness to the devotees. So that way we need to always keep in mind that our stay in this material world is very, very temporary, and our life is going to come to an end, and we are going to lose everything. We are going to leave everything. It's all simply a matter of time. That's it. As a function of time, we will not be here at all. When our life comes to an end, we will be completely out of the picture, out of this world. When we say go out somewhere, we say that out of station, right? But we will be out of this world. We may come back, but we will not know all our previous things. Even there are certain mental problems that normally if a person gets involved in some kind of accident, there are two kinds of things happen. One is that whether that person remembers everything in the past, but he cannot create any new memory. He won't be able to create any new memory at all. Or he forgets everything in the past and he can create only new memories. So our life, when we die and take birth, it is like that only. We forget everything. We don't have any remembrance of what happened in the previous life. And then we will have to form new memories in that life, in that body. So that's the reality we need to understand. All the experiences what we gained until now, all the memories we have, what we have in this life until now, they are all temporary. So that's what we need to, especially even in this life itself, with the age itself, it's very difficult for us to recollect names, recollect our past things, and especially when a person becomes very old, also many in general, many persons, they will develop all kinds of brain problems, disorders, dementia, so many different diseases are there. So we need to understand. We need to understand all these things, that our life is very fast coming to an end, and we need to focus. We need to do everything for Krishna as soon as possible. The more we wait, that means we are going to come back to this material world for sure and suffer more. Immediately with this knowledge, fully surrender unto Krishna. That means completely follow what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. That's what is required. We should let Krishna to work for us. That's very important. It's very unfortunate. It's highly foolish that if we don't let Krishna to help us, if we don't let Krishna to serve us, when the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, who is the source of everything, who is the Parameshwara, Vishveshwara, Yogeshwara, Maheshwara, all kinds of Ishvara, is ready to serve us, let him do that. The love, affection. He loves us so much. So that's why he wants to serve us. He's not expecting anything in return, any material things in return, because everything comes from him. But he wants only our love. That's very genuine. When we love someone, we want that person to love us. Then we will be very happy. That's very important. So that's what Krishna is expecting from us. So that can happen only with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So that's why we are getting this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So when we fully implement this knowledge in our life, so that means we are loving Krishna. So that way, by fully depending on Krishna with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will be able to bring an end to all miseries in this material world. Otherwise, our life will simply come to an end to start again in this material way. In different chapters, so many subjects, Krishna taught us everything what we need in all the chapters. We know now very well. So we need to now utilize this opportunity, this human life, human brain. It's very important. We have got the opportunity. We cannot lose it. So that we are understanding about Krishna's opulence, how Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, how everything comes from Krishna. So then, by seeing that, we need to remember Krishna. When Krishna says that, I am the moon, I am the sun, so that means we need to know that that is Krishna. And it's all working under Krishna's directions very well. Everything is working perfect. And nothing is by chance, everything is by design. Everything is by Krishna's will. We need to understand that very well. We cannot bring probability into picture and all such things. Everything is by chance. Even the probability of a world like this earth is actually very, 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 very difficult. It's very small to become an earth like this, where a living entity can live. So that way, everything is by design. Everything comes from Krishna, and everything is under Krishna's control, this material nature. So Mama Maya, so there is Krishna's Maya. And Shristi Siti Pralaya Sadhana Saktireka Chayeva Yasya Bhuvanani Bivarti Durga Ichana Rupama Vyasya Chestatesa. So that's what we need to understand. Durga is Maya, is just under the control of Krishna. So this material world, everything is working. So we understand so much about this material world, even with our modern science. And we also understand everything about this material world from the Bhagavad Gita. That is simply, it's made up of those 24 elements which we studied. You can say 24 or 26, depending upon the three modes of nature. You count them as 3 or 1. So we already studied Mahabhutani Ahankara Buddhiya Avyaktamevacha Indriyani Tasayekam Panchaichendriya Gochara. All such things. So that way, this material world is always working under Krishna's directions, and we have taken this material body, and we are struggling and suffering in this material world. We, the souls, so we are not the body, so we are the souls. We are, each and every one of us have our own body, and this body is temporary, it is changing, and it's going to come to an end. So before that happens, we need to act in such a way, using the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, do everything in a Krishna conscious way. That's what is very important. So then our life is going to be very meaningful. Based on this Bhagavad Gita, we need to act. Simply do everything as per Krishna's advice, Krishna's recommendations. So forget about everything else. That's why I always say that leave everything to Krishna, do everything for Krishna. So Krishna's mercy is there for us. That's why we are able to continue to study Bhagavad Gita even if we have some breaks. But I'm sure by Krishna's mercy, we will do a great job in studying this Bhagavad Gita and spreading Krishna's message and enjoying this Bhagavad Gita. So there is no doubt about it. And every one of us are able to receive Krishna's mercy. We are able to see Krishna's mercy, that all our problems actually are taken care by Krishna. So now we are in the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, as I said earlier. So that is the Vibhuti Yoga. So in the 10th chapter, we studied up to 21 slokas. In the sloka number 20, what Krishna is teaching, there is the first sloka, Krishna is giving the knowledge about his opulence. Aham Atma Gudakesha Sarvabhuta Shayastitaha Ahamadishcha Madhyam Cha Bhutanam Antayevacha. O Gudakesha, Arjuna, so he is a conqueror of the sleep, basically conqueror of the laziness. Gudakesha. I am the Atma seated in everyone's heart as the super soul. So that is basically Krishna is Paramatma. Paramatme iti chayuktaga degesmin purushaka para. And I am the beginning, middle, and end of all living entities. Aham adischa madhyamcha bhutanam antayevacha. So I am the super soul, O Arjuna, seated in the hearts of all living entities. I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of all beings. Then in the next sloka, what we studied, Adityanamaham Vishnu Jyotisam Raviram Suman Marichi Marutamasmi Nakshatrana Magam Shashi. Of all Adityas, I am Vishnu. Of all the luminaries, I am the sun. Jyotisam Ravi Amsuma. And I am of all the Maruts, I am Marichi. I am the Marichi. So that's what Marichi ki Maruta must be. Of all the Maruts, I am Marichi. Nakshatranam Agam Sasi. Of all the nakshatras, of all the stars, I am the moon. As per Krishna's definition, moon is also a star. Anything which gives light, which shines up in the sky in the night is a star. That's what we need to know. So we should not be questioning that, oh, stars are different, moon is not a star and all. It is as per our definition. But as per Krishna's definition, moon is a star also. So that's what Nakshatranam Aham Shashi. Of the Adityas, I am Vishnu. Of lights, I am the radiant sun. Of the Maruts, I am Marichi. And among the stars, I am the moon. Then in the next sloka, what Krishna is teaching, this Vedanam Samavedosmi Devanam Asmi Vasavaga Indriyanam Manaschasmi Bhutanam Asmi Chetana. Devanam, that is Vedanam. Vedanam and Devanam, they rhymes very well. So Vedanam, Devanam. Vedanam Samavedosmi. Of all the Vedas, I am the Samaveda. Of all the Devas, I am the heavenly king Indra. So that's why Devanam Asmi Vasavaga. Vedanam Samavedosmi. Devanam Asmi Vasavaga. Of all the senses, I am the mind, because Krishna is including mind as also the senses. We have already studied in the previous some chapters, some slokas. Krishna is saying that Manasastani Indriyani. That's what we studied in the 15th chapter. So Manasastani Indriyani means 6 senses including the mind. And also in the 13th chapter we studied, Krishna said that Indriyani Dasa Ekam. So Dasa Ekam means 10 senses, 10 plus 1, 11. So that is which includes the mind. 10, that is 5 knowledge acquiring senses and 5 working senses, and then mind. So that's why Indriyana Manas Chasmi. Then Bhutanam Asmi Chetanam. Of all living entities, I am the Chetana, living force. I am the thinking, the thoughts, the living force. So that's what Bhutanam Asmi Chetana. Of the Vedas, I am the Samaveda. Of the demigods, I am Indra, the king of heaven. Of the senses, I am the mind. And in living beings, I am the living force. So by Krishna's constant mercy, we have successfully finished the sloka number 22, the 10th chapter. Now let's chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we'll chant 2 rounds, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nitya Namani Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Sadhu Dhanavad Pranam Guruji.
Dandavad Pranams Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare.
So nice to get back to this morning class, Guruji. We were missing this class. Of course, you are now still in India or you are back to US?
I'm
Guruji?
still in India only. Prabhu.
Okay, Guruji. So, any program, Guruji, for Delhi?
Yeah, last time also, S.K. Garg Prabhu asked about it.
Sir.
So maybe I thought at that time I told that we need to discuss about that, everyone's availability to meet. So maybe I will try to set up some kind of discussion with the devotees in Delhi and try to find out. I know Mohan Prabhu asked me about it long time ago itself when I reached here, but I couldn't plan. So we need to think about it. We've not finalized it. Maybe I'll do sometime soon to discuss at least the possibility.
And Guruji, how long you are likely to be in India, Guruji?
I'll be here for at least 1 more month. That's the plan.
Okay, that's very nice, Guruji. So we will plan, Guruji, up as you have said after discussion.
Yes,
Guruji. So Guruji, it's wonderful to be in Krishna consciousness, and we always have a very wonderful day whenever we attend your class, and when we don't have the class, we really miss it. So the mercy of the Krishna and your blessings, everything is going fine, Guruji. No issues, no questions. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Munmun Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sunil Srivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavad Pranam.
Dandavad.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare. Brahmanandi, sir.
Nandi
Hare.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Yes, Guruji, Hare Krishna. Thank you for the class, Guruji. Nice to hear you again and again. It's very, very encouraging that how Krishna is keeping all of us in touch in spite of all challenges coming our way, Guruji.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Guruji, for all the effort, encouragement in spite of so much happening around us. Hare
Yes.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Munmun Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the class.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. I know
No
it's,
questions, Guruji. Just trying to attend the classes more regularly.
yes. Mataji. Well planned. Yes. Krishna.
Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for a nice class.
Yes, Mataji.
By Krishna's
Krishna's-
mercy, everything happens. So we should fully depend upon Krishna, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Everything is Krishna's causeless mercy only.
Yes, Guruji.
Fully depending
Thank
on
you,
him
Guruji,
only can
that
save
you
us.
are keeping us in Krishna consciousness regularly.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, thank you for the class. I'm actually on the train to check now.
Okay.
Possible we can meet in Parthasarathy temple in the morning, Guruji. You let me know your tomorrow or day after
Yes,
tomorrow.
Mataji, I will call you. I will
If
call
it
you,
is
Mataji.
possible, the Chennai duties.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
We'll
Guruji.
find out.
Please, we can. Yeah. Thank you for taking the class today, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare
Hare
Krishna. Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Subhalakshmi, Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandavad Pranam Guruji.
Dandavad Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
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 Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Ram, Ram, Hare. We are daily we are waiting that time only, Prabhuji,
Yes, Mataji.
for your
Yeah.
class.
Yes,
But
Mataji.
your first
Krishna.
explanation is nice, Prabhuji.
Yes,
But we
Mataji.
are conscious, Krishna's conscious. In that, what he says, I am in Vedas, Samaveda. I am in Ashraddha. I am Manas. Everything I am in that. Whatever in Devatas I am Indran.
Yes.
Whatever is correct. Everything, every anu, small piece is in that Krishna.
Yes.
I think, Prabhuji.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Prabhuji. Today's class, wonderful class. We are waiting some daily used class.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank
Thank you,
Thank
Mataji.
you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Prabhu, Lakshmi Sridhar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
By the costless mercy of Krishna, today I could attend the class, though a little bit late. And in today's class, what I learned, we have to surrender everything unto Krishna. We have to depend fully on Krishna in all circumstances. Krishna's costless mercy will solve all our problems. By depending on Krishna all the time, that will solve all our problems. Krishna consciousness is the solution. We should be able to cut all the attachments in the material world, and only attachment we should have on Krishna only. That will save us from the material world. And focus our mind on Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Now we got the opportunity to study Bhagavad Gita. By remembering Krishna, glorifying Krishna, talking about Krishna will provide happiness. All memories in this life are temporary, and we may forget memories even in the this life itself. Next life, we have to start a new memory. We have to surrender unto Krishna, follow Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is the source of everything. Parameshwara, Yogeshwara, Lokeshwara. Krishna loves us so much, and he does not expect anything in return, only our love. That is only with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita we could understand Krishna's consciousness, will be in Krishna consciousness. By fully depending on Krishna with Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can lead a peaceful life. Everything in this material world are under the control of Krishna, and we, the soul, we are not the body, so we have to keep everything in Krishna's consciousness. Before the end, we have to get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Do everything as per Krishna's advice. All our problems will be taken care by Krishna. In this today's sloka, 10th chapter, 21st sloka, Krishna is telling Bhagavan Vacha of the Adityas, I am Vishnu. Of all the luminaries, I am the sun. Among all Maruts, I am the Marichi. Of all the stars, I am the moon. In today's sloka, 22nd sloka, Krishna is telling, of all the Vedas, I am the Samaveda. Of all the demigods, I am the Indra. Of all the senses, I am the mind. And of all the living entities, I am the living force, Chaitanya. That's why very nicely understood. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Interesting session today also, since long. Really, we are enjoying your class whenever it is there. Despite of all odds, you are able to give us Dhyan. Really wonderful. And today, in the beginning, you have said that there is no option. We are forced to act and this thing, and Krishna consciousness is the only answer. Really beautiful motivation session. Thank you, Guruji. Guru. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. Very happy to attend your class, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Palliyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah. This all the three slogas, that is the today's sloga as well as the previous two. If we remember only three, I felt three slogas, then we will not forget Krishna at all.
Yes.
That is the way the slogas are teaching us such thing. It is a very interesting thing to know.
Yes.
And today's sloga is really more interesting. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Lali Chandran Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare